Do you believe there is only one person out there just made for you? Or is that just what we were told to believe growing up? Because the truth is, people spend their entire lives searching for so called soulmate and end up losing people who were actually ready to build a life with them. So, today let's talk about that. Soulmates versus life partners. Is it a myth or a reality? Let's just dig into it, shall we? Hello, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Dr. Mukund, as you already know. Welcome back to the Road Talk podcast. Today we have a very interesting topic. Even I am having a lot of mixed thoughts with this. So let's just unpack this soulmate, whether there is something, whether it exists or not, because I think it's kind of a controversial kind of a topic, right? Soulmates versus life partners, specifically the part of soulmates. Anyways, here we are. Since we are here, you can grab your coffee, tea, whatever you like to have it when listening to my podcast, because these things are a little bit deep. You might need to have a seat. What did I mean? Anyways, let's just begin. Welcome back. Let's talk about the idea of soulmates, okay? Like we have all heard this idea that there is like one person for you and someone who understands you without telling any words, someone who completes you. But where does this idea actually come from? Movies, stories, social media. They show us like the perfections, but not the real relationships. Do you think in reality all these things does exist? I know it does exist in some cases, but not like they portray in movies or like they show it in social media or any such things, is what I think. Why in reality, like, no human being can understand any other human being 100% at all, because truth is, even you yourself don't even understand all the time, isn't it? And that's where the problem begins. When you expect perfection, you start rejecting reality right away. Let's just for a moment think about that. You are a person right now, wherever you are watching or listening from, wherever you are, just imagine who are you right now and who were you like a month ago, like 2-3 months ago, like 4-5 months ago. Entirely different personalities, isn't it? I'll give my example. I am way different person right now while recording this video compared to last few months. Okay? Compared to last few months, I'm a whole different person. Entirely different. Nothing matches that personality to today who I am right now. So my point is, if I don't know who I am and I'm constantly evolving at every phase of life, then how can we actually curate to one particular segment of our life? Isn't it? Like we have seen that thing like you like certain people at certain phases of your life, and the more you progress in your life, that slowly start to vanish, isn't it? Then you just introspect yourself deeper and deeper and deeper and deeper. Then you will come to a realization, man, now you are not even the same person anymore. Not that other person is wrong or right, that's a whole different analytics to do, which I'm not gonna do it. We'll keep that aside. But let's just analyze ourselves. Even we as a human being are not the same person few days ago, months ago, years ago. Then how can you expect someone else to understand you? That's the interesting part where I'm very curious about. If you got any answer for that, please let me know in the comment sections, alright? I would love to hear if anyone had this sort of experience or anything. Now, let's move on to the second part of it. The problem with the soulmate mindset altogether. Yeah. Soulmate mindset sounds super beautiful, but it can also quietly damage real relationships that you have already in the present moment. Like you might met someone good already, they care about you, they show up, but the things get difficult as life should, and you start thinking maybe they are not the one. And that one thought can destroy that actually had a potential, because a real relationships are not about like instant perfection, but they're all about consistent long-term efforts. That's the craziest part. Like, yeah, I think that's where most of the relationships fades away. It's not the situations or time, or it's the thought process will change at some point to all the different people. Because I had a story, one of our colleague or someone, they're kind of in a relationship or something for quite some time, and after few days that relationship went into toast, because was their idea. They thought they were soulmates, but they are not. And I got confused. I mean, first of all, what the hell is soulmate? And second of all, how the hell we came to the conclusion that they are not, or they are in the first place. I got very confused when they revealed their story, and I'm like, what? No. And then I have thought about that for a while, and then it still did not click. So what I have done was interesting. Let's just say, because probably I did not experience it, that doesn't mean it doesn't exist. So I don't completely ignore such things. But then I thought maybe it's worth talking to people around, and maybe, getting your opinions as well on that. Which I love to do that. Because I would love to share my experiences where I'm going through life, segment after segment, some phases after phases, what I learn, what I unlearn, and so on and so forth. So these things keep me learning new things or breaking old patterns and so on and so forth. It's a beautiful thing. And also, there were one couple, I guess. They were like, he's my soulmate, she's my soulmate, and all this stuff. They were talking a lot of time. I mean, I never heard people are talking about soulmate kind of a thing for that long. I was like, okay, okay, okay. Then I asked a question after a few minutes like, what do you mean by the soulmate? And the answer they gave it is like, it's like an imagination or what do you call delusional kind of an answer. Maybe because I'm a doctor, I don't get that. I am not sure, but there are people that exist on a fairy tale version of so many things. I don't know, but apparently they do. Then I thought there is a funniest thing, They say sometimes only solution, I mean, Delulu is the only solution, like a funny phrase. And they mean delusion is the only solution at some
I didn't
point
catch that. Could you try again?
in life. Even my HomePod Mini series going crazy when I said that. Did you hear that? It's funny. But yeah, I mean, not to discourage anyone, but yeah, it does sounds very funny when I hear the word soulmate, and kind of a thing because it doesn't click to me apparently. I don't know why. It always seems like a fairy tale version of someone's expectations kind of a thing. Do you also think the same? I don't know. Please let me know if you have any kind of your own experiences that if you found the one or you are able to pull it off. What is your story? I'd love to hear that. Let's move on to the next part, the third part of it. What is a life partner? Let's just unpack it. This concept, I understand it very well because this life partner kind of a thing is very different from the soulmate kind of a thing. I think so, as much as I know. Correct me if I am wrong, okay? I think it's not someone who magically fits into your life, but it's someone's willingness to build a life alongside with you. Means they won't always understand you, but they will try their best, you know? Like, they necessarily don't need to agree with you with everything, but they will stay with you. Sounds like arranged marriage. Yeah. They won't complete you, but they will be there to grow along with you. I think that's something we can call, I think, life partner kind of a thing. I feel like that is more powerful than any, you know, soulmate kind of idea. I think that's most reasonable and most realistic thing I feel at this point in life. But hey, we have always open to suggestions, comments, or if anybody really experienced this soulmate kind of an idea. I don't know clearly. So if you are someone who really experienced this soulmate kind of an experience, let us know in the comment section how it worked for you or what are the criteria that you used for this to think they are your soulmates or anything. Please let us know. Number 4, the myth versus reality. So are soulmates really real? Maybe, maybe not. But I think it's not the way we were told, is what I think. I think a soulmate is not a perfect for you. It's someone who chooses you consistently, even when it's not easy. I think that's the right thing to go. And a life partner is someone who turns the choice into a shared life. I think that's most appropriate as much as I am aware. But as like I said, If you have experienced any soulmate kind of a thing, let us know in the comment section. I would like to share one simple personal reflection angle kind of a thing, okay? In my life, where I am right now, I started seeing things very, very, very differently. And the more I think about it, then I understood it's not more about finding the perfect person. For me, I am just thinking it's more about becoming someone who can build something very real in the long run. Because, all the connections, everything will feel way magical in the beginning. But what sustains it is, I think, as much as I am aware, it's maturity, patience, and emotional stability. I think these three things are crucial, I guess, for the long term building something. Mm, yeah, I think that's all from my side. So maybe the real question is not does the soulmate exist, but instead, am I ready to build with someone real? That's worth. I think that's a worth thing to think about. Because at the end of the day, I think love is not something you find. I think it's something you create over the course of time. Yeah. So that's what I think. So what do you guys think? Just let me know if you have anything to do. Yeah, I think that's all from my side. It's crazy, man. It's crazy. The soulmate kind of a thing is. Hmm. Anyways, I think we got to the end of this podcast episode. So thank you so much for tuning in for today's episode, and I would love to hear your comments and your suggestions, and let me know what I need to work on the next project so I can work on them for you. Yeah, I know I have started like small personal thing. I have started this. When did I start? I have started this way before from season 1, and this is almost season 6. And I have covered so many things, and I will still add more and more episodes in all these seasons already. Whenever if I find any relevant topic to talk about, definitely I'm gonna add there as well. And these are like never ending themes, I know. That is the reason why I framed it in such a beautiful way, that these things keep evolving at every phase of life. And the more I evolve, the more I will share my perspectives as well as much as I can. At a like my life is kind of unfolding in a way that even I'm very surprised at many times. So that's why I'm documenting my journey and I'm trying to share my thoughts here with you all. And this is a beautiful opportunity and a wonderful space to think about, talk about, and whatnot. It's a beautiful space, man. So, yeah, kindly, yeah, just kindly let me know if you have any other crazy stories with you, or if you really experience something or whatnot. Life is magical thing. That's all I can tell. Life is really, really, really a magical thing. One day you are very happy, one day you are not. One day you feel top of the world, one day you are not. And the ups and downs of this magical thing called life is beautiful. And wherever you are right now in your life, I hope you will all be at your best, and you will be all be happy, healthy, and achieve all the things you want to achieve in life. It's being said, thank you so much for tuning into today's episode. I'm Dr. Mukund. I'll catch you up in the next one. Until then, ride safe, take care of your health. Peace.